You have heard of Dracula, the vampire who lives on the blood that he sucks from his victims. The sea lamprey has been called the Dracula of the deep because it attaches itself to a large fish and then lives off of its flesh and blood until the fish dies. The lamprey has no jaws. Instead, its mouth is round with rows of horny teeth and a tongue like sandpaper. These teeth cut through the skin so it can feed on its helpless victim. The mouth, which acts like a suction cup, is so strong that the victim can thrash and turn, but it can't shake the sea lamprey loose. Sometimes 2 or more sea lampreys will be attached to one fish. The sea lamprey looks like a long, skinny eel, but it is not a true eel or even a true fish. The eel, like all true fish, has hard bones and a spine made of separate bones. The sea lamprey, on the other hand, has no hard bones, and its spine is made of cartilage, which is the soft, bendable material that shapes your nose and your ears. The female lamprey lays about 24,000 eggs in shallow, fresh water. When the eggs hatch, the young lampreys are blind and toothless and look like worms. They live in the mud of stream bottoms for several years until they grow into adults with teeth and eyes. Then they swim down to the ocean, where they attach themselves to large fish. Later, they swim back upstream to place where they were spawned and lay their eggs there. Some sea lampreys from the Atlantic Ocean spawn in streams that flow into Lake Ontario, the Great Lake closest to the ocean. When men dug a canal from the upper Great Lakes to Lake Ontario through the St. Lawrence River to the sea, some of these sea lampreys entered the upper lakes instead of swimming down to the sea. These lampreys never did return to the sea but stayed in the Great Lakes, preying on various fish. In less than 100 years, the sea lamprey has destroyed almost all the trout and other valuable fish that once lived in these lakes.